Dear viewers, friends and students, I am very happy for your cooperation, extended cooperation and blessings for our Sekhar Academy of Physics. Last year we initiated one step and we got a tremendous response from the students, teachers, lecturers and friends too. We expect the same cooperation in the months to come or in the years to come. Even these videos are very useful in the case of bridge course students or junior intermediate students or school students. Some fundamentals that will be explained. In this class, let us discuss about kinematics shortcuts, especially in the case of vertical motion. Now, if I want to take like this, let it be some ground. You want to project one body vertically upwards with a speed u. Here this is nothing but maximum height h. Now, if I want to take, let it be 1/4 of maximum height. This is nothing but half of that maximum height. This is nothing but 3/4 of maximum height. And of course, this is nothing but maximum height. Here, in the case of that examination, sometimes you have to calculate velocity at that particular points. Especially these are specified points. And apart from that, time taken by that object to reach that desired points. Of course, by using equations of motion, you may write that value, which may take 2 or 3 steps. And to minimize that time, directly we may go through that shortcuts also. And in the case of that velocity related, for example, if I want to take velocity related, you know that velocity at maximum height, this is nothing but 0. Velocity at maximum height, that is equal to 0. From this I want to write that shortcut. If I say this is nothing but sine 0, 0. This is nothing but sine 30, 1/2. And this is nothing but sine 45, 1/√2. Whereas this is nothing but √3/2. Just I want to write sine values, standard values. Sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60. As you know that values. Here into you can write that initial velocity u. Hence this is equal to 0. Into u, you can write u/2. Into u, you can write u/√2. Into u, here you can write √3u/2. Of course, in the case of here, this is nothing but u. Within seconds, you are able to write that value. That means 0, 30, 45, 60. So sine 0, 0. As you know, at maximum height, velocity of that projected body is equal to 0. Hence, 0, 1/2, 1/√2, √3/2. Hence, multiply with u. Hence, you are able to get 0, u/2, u/√2. And this is nothing but √3u/2. Okay. Now, discuss about that times. In the case of that time taken by that object to reach that desired points, hence I can call this is nothing but time related. So in the case of that time related, here I can write this as time taken by that object to reach maximum height, that is nothing but time of ascent. You can write TA. Here take this value 1 minus this value into that time of ascent. Here 1 minus 1/2. You are able to get 1/2. Hence this is nothing but TA/2. Whereas here 1 minus 1/√2 into that value is nothing but TA. Here I can write 1 minus √3/2 into TA. Hence, in the case of that corresponding cases, this is nothing but 3/4 of maximum height, velocity that is nothing but u by 2, and time taken by the object to reach that is ta by 2. Half of that maximum height, velocity u by root 2, time taken that is nothing but 1 minus 1 by root 2 into ta. Whereas this is nothing but root 3u by 2, time taken can be considered as this value. Of course, this is nothing but grounded points. So, one has to remember these values 0, ta, u by 2, ta by 2, u by root 2, and this root 3u by 2 into 1 minus root 3 by 2 into ta. So, these are the values. So, you may have doubt if we forget that shortcut, how to retrieve that, how to solve that. That means, as I said, this is vertically projected body. I want to take that position that is nothing but 3/4 of maximum height. First calculate velocity by using third equation of motion. I can write v square minus u square equal to 2as. In the case of that projected body, here we have to calculate v. That means here v square, and this is nothing but u square. 2 into a means minus g. S equal to, you can write 3h by 4. This is nothing but minus 2g into 3 by 4. H equals to maximum height. You can write u square by 2g. 2g gets cancelled. Hence, you are able to get minus 3u square by 4. Then minus u square becomes plus v square equal to u square minus 3u square by 4. 4u square minus 3u square by 4. V, that is nothing but plus or minus u by 2. So, the velocity in the case of that 3/4 of that maximum height, you can write v equal to plus or minus u by 2. By considering same, if you want to consider time, use the first equation of motion. What is that first equation of motion? V equal to u plus at. In the case, you know v, that is nothing but u by 2. This is nothing but u. A means minus g. Let it be some t or t dash at this point. So, gt dash, that is equal to u minus u by 2. Hence, you are able to get u by 2. T dash, that is equal to u by 2g. You know that time taken by the object to reach maximum height is time of ascent. Hence, I can write t dash, that is nothing but I can write time of ascent by 2. Therefore, velocity at 3/4 of maximum height u by 2, time taken t dash, that is equal to ta by 2. Hence, in the case of that shortcut, I said if this is 0, this is nothing but 30 sin 30 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into u by 2. Here time of ascent 1 minus 1 by 2. You are able to get t dash equal to ta by 2. Like that, you can calculate that velocity and times in this manner by using third equation of motion and first equation of motion. For example, next one, let it be some tower or building. Here you want to compare three bodies, three different motions. One is nothing but, I can say, vertically projected up from the top of tower. In the next one, another object that is thrown down with the same velocity. Third one, that is a free fall or freely falling body. Now, if I want to take that first one, let it be A. If this is thrown vertically up, it reaches some height and returns to the ground. For that, it takes t1 seconds. Hence, I can call A that is nothing but vertically projected body from the top of a tower. Whereas, and at the same instant, if you want to consider another one which is thrown down with same velocity u. For example, if you want to take here u, here also same u. It takes, I can say, t2 seconds. For example, if you want to consider another one, C, which is under free fall or freely falling body, it takes, I can say, t3 seconds to reach the ground. So I can write one is vertically projected, next one vertically thrown or thrown downwards with same velocity, next one freely falling body. Here I can mention that values. So A, vertically projected body, that too upwards, velocity is u. Next, thrown down with the same, which is nothing but u. Third one, freely falling body. In the case of that, these three, I can say, first one, that velocity of that projection, which is nothing but u. Velocity of projection, if you want to take u. Hence, in the case of that velocity u, that is equal to half g into t1 minus t2. So that is a shortcut to be used. Half g into t1 minus t2. Whereas height, in the case of that height, you can write h equals to half g t1 into t2. That means you are able to get that equations in terms of t1 and t2. And g value, that is nothing but 10, 10 by 2 means 5. Here g value, that is nothing but 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. Therefore height, that is equal to h equals to half g t1 t2. By using t1 and t2, if you want to calculate time of free fall t3, that value can be calculated as directly under root of t1 t2. t3, that is equal to under root of t1 t2. So this is one of the shortcut. Next shortcut and third shortcut. That means by writing that equations, you are able to produce these three. Just I will write that equation. By solving that equations, you will get. In the case of that body A, I can write that is thrown up minus h equals to u into t1 minus half g t1 square. For body B, I can say thrown down, same height, h equals to ut2, since that is down, a equal to plus g, half g t2 square. For body C, that is under free fall, h equals to half g, you can write t3 square. By solving these three equations, you are able to get velocity, initial velocity, height and time of free fall. These are the shortcuts to be followed.